I just wanted to make a quick video in regards to the terrains that I've just posted recently using Gaea 2, which is really amazing. I mean, I can do another video on some of the new things that Dax and his team have updated, but I basically wanted to do a test in Unreal. I was not able to use the output yet for Unreal, which is great. They have it right here. This is just another node. But I will probably try that, but I just wanted to export them individually, and this time I actually wanted to try exporting them as meshes and try it as nanite meshes in Unreal Engine and see what kind of detail I can get with them. And I know a lot of this stuff really depends on how good the textures are, not just the mesh itself, but this is just a very early work in progress test. So I basically want to show you guys that I have two sat maps that I put together for these that have a decent amount of detail. And then the second one is this guy here. So I basically combined them both, and this is kind of what I'm getting out of it. But I am still going to try to bring it to a more fall off level so I can actually get it even a lot more realistic. But anyways, I basically exported the mesh into ZBrush, and I wanted to see if I should be putting or adding more noise to it, but the detail is so amazing already out of Gaea that I just decided to use it as is. So I'll go into Unreal and I'll just show you guys what I put together. This is just really a very simple scene utilizing these meshes, but I'll just hit play and I'll loop it a couple of times here. And I will also turn on the fog. There's actually a really good plugin by William Foucher, which is called Easy Fog. And I think it's just really amazing how simple it is. And just like the name says, Easy Fog, it's very, very easy to utilize it and put it into motion. So I'll just loop this again. And I'm getting a little bit of flickering with some of the nanite foliage meshes, but this is again a work in progress. I just wanted to see what I could create. So I'll go into my file and show you guys the two meshes that I have in here. So this is the scene. Let me just pull this up. So this is the simple scene that I put together. Here we have the individual meshes. So I basically put one together here that has some of this dry grass type of thing from Megascans. And then this one is just a patch that I'm using in the middle sections just to give it just a bit more detail and at the same time variation. So those guys are actually sitting in here like so. Again, these are the two meshes straight out of Gaea, and it's really impressive how much detail there is. I'm not using any displacement at this point. It's not really necessary. And I did use a little bit of blur at the end. So I basically added the blur, and it makes a huge difference. So I wanted to share that. So here you can see that some of the stuff when you're exporting them obviously comes in with harsh triangles, but I have my radius set to the lowest, and it just gave me a little bit of, you can see, like if I go up, you can obviously change that, but I have it here where it's actually eliminating some of those triangles. So with good texturing, I can get really, really good results. Again, I'll go back into my scene here in Unreal, play this one more time. Let me go into my setup here. I'll go into unit, select my camera, lit. We'll go back and I'll play this again. And I was also thinking, I mean, obviously the more time you invest, the better the scene will be, but maybe some structures up here, some flying birds, and anything else that will help with just a bit more motion in the file. But again, this is just really a test to see how I can utilize them. And I am planning on creating a couple more scenes, but since I'm in the work in progress sort of testing phase, I will basically post some more, but I want to make these meshes available. And again, I am really impressed on how much geometry I have in this, and it's still really going amazing. So I'll go into let me just go into my nanite. Look at the triangles. You can see there's a lot of triangles, but it's handling it really well. I am just not 100% with the textures. I mean, it's still obviously temp. There could be a lot more color variation and detail. And again, this is just a really simple scene with just the Unreal Engine sky and exponential height fog. And then of course using these individual elements helps too, with having some fog elements in here. I'll play it one more time, and thanks for watching.